innovative. Had it been properly finished, it would be undisputed as the best entry into the franchise. All right, so yeah, that one. Sir Gideon, off near the All Knowing, is effectively FromSoft's version of Devola and Popola. Bloodborne is way overhyped. Boobs aren't big enough.
That's fair. It's not even a hot take.
Go back to Dark Souls one, nigga. Shut up.
It's not a hot take. It's not a hot take. Or just mod the game at this point.
All right, here's like my top favorite one. Top favorite one. Sekiro is boring and messy. Elden Beast is great. Yuka Kitamura is an awful composer. Bloodborne is ugly, and none of the later games are as good as Demon Souls.
I mean, Bloodborne is ugly as fuck. I ain't gonna cat to you.
That's the beauty in it.
It's just, I mean, it's just like on the logic of like from the frame rate perspective to just
Oh yeah, it's ugly as hell due to frame rate. But
like
when it comes to like world building and all that, it's
you know, it's a beautiful game, but when you try to play that shit now, nah, bro. That art style those going for it, that shit is not shit well with me. Yep.
yeah. Elden Elden Ring's open world design is actually kind of bad. 30 plus hours speed running to grab gear each character. Too much content. Then you go New Game Plus. Forgot how crucial. Oh, forgot some crucial talisman or or
What you
something
had to
at
it,
the
Jesus?
beginning.
What you had to it?
Shit is ass.
A little bit more brown sugar, adding just a little bit to bring it back because it was a little savory. I added a tad bit of Creole, more chili powder, and I added a little bit of crushed pepper for a little kick.
It tastes the same. Probably add some more. If you want some more spice, you don't got no hot sauce. So I guess add some more crushed red pepper to it.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing that because you're doing your mouth. That sounds so off.
You said that. You said that. Just gonna roll over here. But no, I'll wait. Add some more crushed red pepper to it.
And you sure?
I'm positive.
Say this.
Yes.
Ooh, I can't
My
share my screen. I believe forgot about that. I can't share my screen.
You sure can. You sure can.
How'd that work?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't know vibes. I'm going to show you these mods real quick.
Oh shit. I'm kind of nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Can you see everything?
Yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Also, somebody says Sekiro is the second best from soft game behind Dark Souls 1, which I completely agree. I enjoy Dark Souls 1. It was so fun.
I
I
only
love
say it's a hot take.
I don't really think it's a hot take either. But I really do enjoy it. And that game is fire. How I
Cause,
just cut my leg.
cause it's like most people don't like one. They prefer three. If they don't prefer three, they prefer one. And then after that, it's like if you like Sekiro, then it's gonna be up there. Um, I didn't really get back into it though. That should be getting me tight mad, dude. Keep me get me tight mad. I'm just like I just do not. I'm scared to see what you did to this
Bro,
game.
bro,
Electronic Heart, yo.
hold on. You're sitting right here telling me like my
Oh,
control. And of course, it just sat right there and said my controller's not even readable now. Thanks.
were you playing it through Steam?
No, I'm not playing through Steam.
Uh,
Oh, I am playing through Steam, yeah.
I don't think you need that DS phone for Windows for Steam.
Nigga, I do.
For real?
I'm so serious.
Ooh, your shit on jank.
All right. You ready for this shit? You ready for this
I'm
shit?
not ready, bro. It's probably nigga probably got some monkey shit in this motherfucker.
This music, though.
I
It's
can't even
from,
hear the music. I can't even
you
hear the
can't?
music. Nah.
Is it not playing no sound?
I swear to God. Wish I was capping to you. It's probably the StreamYard acting up, to be honest. If anything. Let me see. Nigga went through.
No, this shit.
You got it. When you hit present again, make sure you just hit share.
Oh,
So
I
it's not-
see. Yep, I see it.
It's like Zoom, but just ass. You know,
All right,
it's like Zoom, but
there
just
you go.
ass.
You hear that thing? You hear that thing?
Ask for the best Street Fighter to me. Don't at me. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care.
Third
Don't care.
strike, baby. You know
Third
the
strike
vibe.
is it. Oh my god, what did you do
All
to this
right,
game?
so first, you're gonna sit right here and think this is Trish, right?
Trish. Oh,
I ain't Trish, nigga. And you gonna think you like this gonna be regular Dante.
oh,
Mm-hmm. You know what else is better?
good. Good.
We got my favorite Ryu.
Ooh, that's the Kage
Right.
vibes.
And then we got
Oh
Hunk.
shit! What the
You
heck?
know the vibes.
This nigga been riding his
Man,
game for
nigga, you
real.
think this X-23, nigga? This is Carnage.
Ooh, hey, this nigga, nah, he won. He won.
Oh. We got homegirl in the cut.
Ooh, okay.
But I promise you,
okay.
I'm a picker, bro. You ain't ready for it.
I'm concerned.
Got
Oh.
Monster Hunter in the cut. Know what I mean?
Shout out to the modders.
You got
That's
Cyclops.
gross. I respect it, but that's gross. I
You got
respect it.
man, don't hate, nigga. Don't hate.
I'm
Don't hate.
hating. I'm hating.
And you think this is Frank West? Nah, nigga.
Ooh,
Motherfucker Ultron up in the cut. We got Phoenix Wright and Maya.
niggas got too much goddamn time on their hands with these.
Where's Ashura?
Oh, you already know the vibes. I wanted to say that for last.
You want to spoil shit?
You say you know I got a nigga off rip. Stop playing.
Come on now. Quit playing with me. We got her. We don't care about her though.
Yeah, I'm foot. I'm get foot.
And you already know we got the vibes. Oh,
What
we got
the
the vibes,
hell?
nigga. We got the
Yeah,
vibes.
modders have been going crazy on this game over the past few months.
You got
Jeez,
Spider-Gwen.
Oh, they's in their bag for this.
Mm-hmm. Got that
Oh.
motherfucker Psylocke.
I think they just added what was it, Shadow Chun-Li from that Street Fighter
Okay.
V event.
Yeah, we got Lilith. Let me go ahead and got now.
What the hell?
Hey, mama.
That ain't going
I've been keeping up with Maximilian, dude. And the modder's biggest issue is just trying to find a way to edit the menu because there's no easy way of doing it because the game wasn't made to be modified past like the DLC that they added later on or the different edition where they added more characters. So they have to like put them in certain slots right here.
Makes sense.
So I think the workaround is that
I miss
they have a
like
different
the
version of the game where it's like only the modded version, only the modded characters.
That's fire though. That's fire.
Definitely, the community has been going to work on this game, and it's actually revived the game a lot online, as well as the content for it. Especially since Capcom isn't doing anything with it, and Marvel may not
I feel
even be
terrible doing
cooperating
that.
for another game.
Yeah.
I feel terrible doing that. My grandma
Might
came
have
in
to
here.
reinstall it at this point.
My grandma came in here saying hey and all that. I was like, yeah, I love you like the last time, but gotta do it a podcast. She sat there and put her fingers on her lips. I was like, no, that means get out.
Hey yo. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a
Oh
deal.
no.
Yeah. Oh, let's
These
go.
niggas got
Let's
too
go to
much
color
time.
4 right quick.
Oh my god.
These ones I have added myself.
Huh.
The only reason it took them so long is because they're waiting for that one guy to find a way to. I forget if it was. No, it wasn't the animations. It was because the animations, a lot of them are reused. It was the modeling. They had to find a way to get models into the game. Because if you looked at like the first Cyclops iteration, it was like a mismatch of a lot of assets between the characters, and it didn't look quite right, but it was functional. The moment they were able to add models on top of all the animations and stuff, dude, they've been going crazy with this.
I see. What the fuck?
Yeah, sir.
So you had like 2 characters, I think, maybe 3 before the
about it.
modeling came out, and
Where's
then
Black Panther?
they have not stopped since.
We're Black Panther. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's all I can say. Sorry.
So,
I think it was
L modders. No cap. L modders.
But yeah.
That's just clean though. That's clean as fuck.
They're pretty cool colors too. Oh, pick this. It like completely takes over Trish. They got a bunch of colors for this.
They said fuck Trish. That's
I don't blame them.
Right.
This is tough.
You gonna love She-Hulk.
I'm concerned. That's
Bro,
all I'm gonna say.
They got Shin Akuma in here. He's so busted, you can't even throw it out an assist. He just is. He just
Literally, I was like, damn, I can't throw out assists. Oh my god! And all of a sudden, I figured out what he could do. I'm like, oh my Jesus! Plus, you see the music. You hear the music.
Oh, they got Street Fighter Third Strike music in here.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. That was the intro. That was the
Yes.
character select music I was playing.
Yeah, it was letting that thing rock.
All right, peep this. You want to see something funny?
I'm scared.
They really gave her Dragon and stuff from Soul Bad Guy.
This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable.
Yo, get it out the game.
Get it out. Get it out now. Get it out.
Why didn't they just put Soul Bad Guy in here?
Facts. At that point, just commit to it.
They said it's not Marvel though.
Yeah, shout out to the modders. Niggas.
I mean,
got-
she's basically Soul Bad Guy in many ways, but still,
hello.
it's still
damn,
Marvel
it's-
at the end of the day. It's still Marvel. Don't act surprised.
So many questions. So little time.
But yeah.
That's unacceptable, bro. That's unacceptable. Shout out to the modders, man. We want Black Panther though, no cap. I need it. I need it. No, this is cancer. I ain't gonna lie. This is cancer.
Yeah, I don't know. This is beautiful.
Nasty work. Nasty work. As you teabag to oblivion, you nasty nigga. You know that you one nasty nigga.
Dragon is still.
Oh yeah. Let me also show Venom. I guess he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. He got some pretty flashy shit, you know.
Yep.
This is level 3. Or not? That's not level 3.
Yeah, I think they literally just gave him infinite stuff.
Literally.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to my favorite character of the whole PS3 era.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, this dude also is kind of a goddamn scary ass motherfucker.
As he should be.
So yeah. Except Murdoch is fucking short as fuck. No matter. So yeah, all that jazz.
Now show him that level 1.
Oh, you're under the gloves. This is quarter circle 4, level 1. Shut up, Z and Kaylee. Get back in the bed.
They a hype too, my nigga. They can't be a hype too, my nigga.
They have
No.
a very they have an equivalent of a super I really like in this game only because of a certain tournament moment. But we'll get to that in a second.
Shout out to the modders going above and beyond.
Is that quarter circle 4 1? Shut up. Nobody asked you. Hush.
Shout out to the modders, no cap.
Bionic arms.
Literally bionic arm.
Toxic. I'm here for it. Every second of it, every minute.
Then we're gonna show his quarter circle or his zigzag back level 3. Here's my favorite ultimate. My favorite ultimate. You ready for it? I'm about to punch this bitch. Love you, bot.
I'm pretty sure you can X Factor after that for a combo.
Oh, that's nasty.
It's still Marvel.
I forgot.
It's still
I
Marvel.
changed my buttons for it. No, I did not.
Look at this black man down here.
I tried. I can't do it.
Nah, thought you could. It's like you get X Factor out of anything in this game. Feels like.
You can't do that.
Not coming through
Hell no,
hating
can't do
already.
that shit.
Not coming through hating already.
They can't do that shit. It's crazy.
Tyler, what the hell is you playing, boy?
Oh, this is Jay's beautiful game going now. I'm just waiting, spectating, enjoying this mod showcase.
Jay, what the hell are you playing, nigga?
Nigga,
Hey,
Ultimate
Hey,
Marvel-
before you
Marvel
start yelling at
Capcom 3.
anybody, can you at least get an icon on?
Oh nah, it's crazy work. You got an icon? Oh man.
Before you start icon watching, nigga, you want to mind your damn business?
Hey man, I was here before you. What are you talking about? Icon watching? You came in here with no face. We don't know who you is.
I got no face. I got no face.
I'm gonna need some ID before you over here start telling people what they can and can't do.
He said, I ain't got no face.
You gotta be a somebody before you tell me what to do.
He said the Afro.
Anyways, what the hell are you playing, Jay?
Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3, except it's modded.
So what you're saying is you want to get your ass whooped, huh?
I mean, it's whatever.
New combos keep dropping. I like what I see.
Oh damn. Look, I refuse to play this game ever again. I got hit by Dante, and I haven't been back since. Fuck
At least
this
it wasn't
game.
a Virgil.
Hey, it all hurts the same in my opinion. Fuck
No, it hurts different with Virgil.
that. Nah, I don't want to feel any. I don't feel that pain no more. It's gonna be a short show today. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to have like a little quick discussion.
Go ahead and record. Go and record this game right now.
But shit. What's I finna say? Hold up. Do that right quick. Can I just turn it down actually? Oh, so I gotta mute that shit. That's tough. Only question I got today is actually not fuck that. Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Casuals. It's been a little weak ass break, you know what I'm saying? We got the full gang in here today. You got the ghost himself, Afro.
The ghost
Nigga,
himself,
the
Afro.
ghost himself, Afro, is in the motherfucking chat, nigga. It's been a damn near year at this point. I ain't going cap. Good to have you on the
Nigga, I
goddamn
forgot
show,
it
my
was even
nigga.
Sunday, to be honest.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, saying, bro. When you working all the time, bro, it's, oh shit.
Yeah, this
Sunday,
nigga comment out like he couldn't
tough.
text me back, but it's cool.
Hey, bro, I was in the kitchen cooking, bro. These niggas had to remind me. Damn it. We got Misclick King in the chat. God damn it, the best armor king in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Fuck
don't
with
you
that
don't
nigga.
you start that. Don't you even start that.
Too bad I started it.
I've been pissing off Damon with that. I want you to know that.
As you should. Show that nigga what's really good. Fuck that.
He
And
called me
then-
the next day talking about bring that Armor King back in here.
Ooh, see, look what you did. I like that energy. I miss that energy. No cap. I miss it.
Oh, he's
And
waiting
then-
for you. He is waiting for you to get that fire
Waiting
back.
for me. Oh, Sailor.
He said, I want that Shaheem.
Tell that tell that man get on PC with a good rollback where that shit actually works. Shit, don't crash. God damn it. Yeah, you nasty. And then lastly, you know what I'm saying, last but not least, we got the big boy Shimro. So this is beautiful goddamn MVC3 Ultimate Mods. Nasty nigga. It's nasty work, you know what I'm saying? It's
Bro,
nasty
I was
work.
trying to add my own music. I was trying to add like Sonic Frontier music on there, but I couldn't do it. It would not let me do it. I had to go through Audacity. I had to go through a renamer and all that bullshit.
That's
I
too much
couldn't
work.
do nothing, nigga. Took me like 2 hours just got to figure it out, and I still came up with nothing. Nigga,
At that point, just mute the game. Second tab that shit.
this
it
game
is
about to get muted.
No
Nigga,
cap.
sneeze.
But damn nigga, bless you. Damn, this is you know what? Hey, I'm gonna join y'all niggas. Fuck that. Keep that nigga.
Oh, I
right
was about to turn mine on. What the
there. Oh,
hell?
say listen, I got you there. Say
less.
Say less. You know, topic of the day is nice and short. I've been out to looping all the gaming shit besides like Hogwarts news. I don't really care about Harry Potter like that. So I've been seeing a lot of that shit and just like, I guess it's cool. Honestly,
The last one was out tonight. Sorry.
The what?
oh, you been watching it? How's it been
Last one.
since? How's it been?
Oh yeah, I've been watching it. Nigga, that shit damn near copy and paste from the game, nigga.
I heard it was opposite. I heard they deviated.
Nah, they did like when you watch the episode, you'll literally they'll probably deviate 2 or 3 times within the whole hour that you're watching it. But literally lines and all, nigga, copy and paste.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna just play the game.
Oh, you gonna
again.
watch it,
I want-
boy.
Nah, I'm not. I'm cool off that, bro. I can
watch it.
I can watch the movie game online, the 10-hour uncut, no commentary version of that shit. I don't want to see that goddamn show, bro. If I want to watch The Walking Dead, I'll watch The Walking Dead. Dog.
Here he
Cool, bro.
I'm
Here I
gonna wait for season 2 where Abby comes in.
Oh, big buff ass. Oh, big brawly ass.
Oh, Roblox with that character.
So what I just figured out the other day is it turns out the reason she's so buff is because the character that plays her is a man's body. They just put old girl's face on it.
Nigga, delete the whole game. Jesus
Yeah, so
Christ.
It makes sense why she ain't had no titties.
That man fucked.
No, he has a point.
We're better than this. We're better than this. We're better than this. We're better.
No, he has a
than this.
point.
No, he definitely got a point because I said the same thing. I was like, damn, so you telling
He
me
really had to go through
I
that
couldn't even
scene.
complete I couldn't even complete the thought, nigga.
That shit's disgusting.
Damn. So you telling me YouTube was over here taking niggas shit down for man titties? Crazy.
Yep, pretty much. Ooh, is that Bulma? Is
Naked as hell.
Oh, Jay ain't shit. Jay is not shit.
I was gonna put that nigga in a tight zoom, like, let me see that shit. And that nigga said, ooh,
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
sir.
Beat the bean, though. Beat the bean, though.
Nah, fuck that. You in the tight zoom, nigga. You in the tight zoom. Yes,
Beat the
sir.
Beat
Yes,
the beanie.
sir.
We
This nigga
fully
nasty.
Dragon Ball down. We
Over
got
here, show
Trunks.
us, please, hold on.
We got Trunks.
Hold
Nah,
on,
nigga.
let me get my
We got other Trunks. Nah, I mean, we got niggas out here. Ooh, hold on. Oh my God, the wire. Ooh, he came off.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he came off. Ooh.
We
Oh,
both
let me go get
went
my-
I
out
can hear the
today,
disappointment
boy.
and regret in his
We got
voice.
the Dragon
Boy,
Ball back.
man. Oh, man. That's nasty. That nigga said naked as fuck. Ah,
It's first Dragon Ball too. It's Dragon Ball with naked as hell.
that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
fucked up. Think about it now. This whole shirt is fucked up, but it's comfortable as hell.
I mean, as long as it's comfy, I mean, that's like, you know,
I do not condone child pornography.
And to break the silence,
hey man, y'all got any
I'm
recommendations?
about to take my name off all this.
Nigga, this whole podcast is terrible. This whole podcast is terrible.
Oh, my
This whole
God.
podcast
Yo,
is terrible.
look.
I don't like it. I don't
I don't
like
even know how to even jump off of that, man. Y'all got any recommendations?
Dusty Elysian Tale. That's like an indie game I was playing. Or I played like a long ass time ago, back in like 360 days. I just got it back. It was like 379 today.
You said Dusty the who?
That's the Elysian Trail. The Tale. I don't know why I keep saying trail.
What that thing about?
Yeah. I got this shirt off Wish, by the way, if anybody want it. Know what I mean? It's very comfortable.
Shout out to Wish.
But I do not condone what's on it. But it's comfortable.
Nah, you know what you did. That
It's
was-
terrible. I looked at it, I was like, Obama almost damn near nigga
Yes,
shirt. Let me get it.
sir. Yes, sir. Look at this nigga, the ghost himself. Yes, sir. Shoot.
No way.
I got any
Hey, on StreamYard, you said you can use your phone as the camera, right?
Nah, it's through the Elgato shit. It's the Epoch Cam or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
get that at first, and then you can do that or whatever. So
That's what I'm using right now.
I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah, because y'all niggas should look crisp. I'm over here using a laptop camera.
Yeah, there's a
This
reason
one-
this icon's staying up.
And they say I ain't get my hair cut, nigga, and you ain't seen me so.
Man, look, I came straight from work and I was doing like
Hey,
5 different things.
You said it's
I was cooking, feeding the dog, trying to make a fight stick. Over here doing measurements.
That nigga
Man,
cooking,
look.
measuring. Man, all right. So
He cooking that. He
look,
cooking that shit. I
washing
can't turn
dishes.
down.
I was doing like 4 or 5 things
You
at
said it's
once.
called what, Cal?
I'm a DM you because it's a long ass name that I just can't read right now. I'm illiterate as always.
It's called a Epoch
Well, that nigga
camera.
Cal Fro is throwing, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Epoch webcam.
Yeah,
I think it's Epoch camera.
Free one?
Camera. I can't remember.
That's the one y'all
Yeah.
using.
Yeah, it's a free. Well, I pay for my shit because
Yeah,
Hey, Calvin,
I picked
what
mine.
character is that in the back behind your bed?
Wait,
It's on the other side.
I'm
Other side.
talking about the one like on the left side.
Yeah, who is? No, other side. Yeah, over there.
the Elderman poster
Why does nigga,
No, I'm
why does
talking about
nigga
on the
Calvin
floor.
look like that?
Oh, that vinyl. That's common. That's like water for chocolate. That's the album. You know what I'm saying? I had got real scared. Like, what character had to?
Nigga said he got an album.
Well, shoot, short show today. Nice little topic. My whole time while all I've been saying is Forspoken trash, which you all knew was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't want to be trash.
I've been seeing nothing but it's Harper. It's gonna be the next failure, or it's gonna be a good game. Nigga, I've been seeing nothing but fucking retrospectives on like all the like PS3 games, and everyone's kind of common sense right now is just modern gaming is just dying or going downhill. And
Oh,
honestly,
they just now realizing?
honestly,
People been saying that for years.
for years, but and I'm just like I just want to catch y'all take on it. Honestly, it's been a while. I don't feel like taking no show notes because fuck that gaming news is slow right now. It's the top of the year, so ain't really shit happening right now. So I just kind of want to know first from you, Shamron. Do you think gaming is dead or dying?
I don't think it's dying anytime soon. Like it's still a popular thing to this very day. And it like spiked up during fucking COVID and all that shit because people didn't have places to go and all that. So I don't think it's dead. The fact that they want to sit right there and delay a game just for it to come out to be shit, yeah, I think that shit should be dead because that shit is fucking ass and stupid as hell. If you need time to work on a game, work on it, bro. And please, companies, Square Enix, fucking EA, y'all caught a dub. They caught a dub with Dead Space. L. Anyway. But yeah, EA can be good. EA could be like it's like go try to like careful. Like I didn't expect Square Enix to flop, but I forgot about Thief. So and what other games are flopped? That they that isn't
Chocobo
Final.
Racers, Marvel, Final Fantasy, The First Soldier,
Babylon's Fall.
Babylon's
Was it,
Fall. That
so-
was
What's the Final
Platinum.
Fantasy? The First Soldier. That one. Yeah, I think was it developed or like published by Square Enix?
Anything by Square Enix, I'm shitting on it. At this point, get shit on. Get shit on.
Like literally the only thing that Square Enix did right there and like drop or let cook in the fucking kitchen at this point is fucking Final Fantasy.
That's it.
Because I'm pretty sure they're scared at this point to like fuck up the whole franchise and like rush production. They literally just tell them that take your time. But everybody was sitting right there just like looking forward to Forspoken. I think they should have got the same treatment. Because hell, they fucking oopsie solved it right there and did that with goddamn.
No, wait, hold on. I just remember Final Fantasy.
I'm about to smack you, Greg.
The one prequel, the one where it's basically the Neo crew.
Was it?
Wait. Oh, Paradise thingy, whatever that shit's
Yeah.
called.
Paradise of Stranger or something like that. Yeah,
Hold up.
I
forgot
hated
all
that game
about shit.
conceptually.
yeah. That I watched. I think I watched. Who did I watch play it? I can't remember. I think it was
Yeah, Stranger of Paradise. Shit.
somebody played it. Was hilarious too. I think I want to say it was Kev Do It,
Mhm.
but at the same time I don't know who played it that I watched. And that shit was hilarious. That shit was funny as hell because literally all that game was like just some dude just being one dimensional. The main character like one dimensional like as fuck, and that shit was hilarious.
Or whatever his name was.
like just imagine you seen those videos of Kratos and he like how do be pairing Kratos. That's literally how it was. Like he was just right there, like darkness, Zeus, Your son has returned. It's like
Harry, run the ones.
curse you, Athena.
Athena!
So what got me is that I saw somebody talk about the game. He's like, "Yo, the first ever Final Fantasy, straight to the point. They're like, make a grilled cheese sandwich. All right, we got bread, we got butter, we got cheese, we got a pan, made, done, ate." Right? He said they ask you to do the same thing in this game, and they're like, "We got you." They go around the cabinet, they get flour, corn, like a bunch of other stuff that isn't involved in the grilled cheese sandwich, and then they go to the stove and start boiling water. Like it's all over the place.
Yeah, that's that. Jesus Christ.
Now I'm sitting here wondering who it was too. Okay, I can't remember.
It might have been Kev Do It. It depends. But nah, Misclick King, how you feeling about
Hey, you would ask me a question as I'm eating the sweetest fish. It's the stale too. My teeth sticking together.
Nigga, God bless your heart.
I know, right?
why you got still sweetest fish? Nah, we're not gonna move fast.
Hey, it was a
No, it was
gift,
Donkey.
right?
It was video game Donkey actually. My fault. I'm
Are
sorry.
you good? You killing time?
No, Joe, don't change the subject, nigga. Why you eating stale Swedish fish, nigga?
I just said it was a gift.
After the first bite, nigga, you should have been put them bitches away.
He said it's a gift. Nigga, I feel that
Hey,
gift
the
way
flavors
on.
are still there. It's just the texture's off.
Hey,
They're not quite Jolly. They're not quite Jolly Rancher status, but you know they somewhere. They somewhere
I'm
up
not
there.
eating no stale Swedish fish. I don't know what that is about.
True.
Oh, by the way, Craig, for the Epoch camera, you got to download that through the computer as well.
Oh, they have a new
Yeah.
software.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. It's installed.
Yes,
And what was
sir.
the question?
That shit been
I-
installing for a hot ass minute now too. That shit.
Ass. Is gaming dying?
Is gaming dying?
You
Well,
know,
I think
Yeah.
gaming was on a downhill slope the moment everything became not streamlined, but I guess to quote Street Fighter, people who don't know what they're talking about, flowcharting. You know, where it's like, okay, we got an open world game. Here's the foundation. You know, you got random maps, icons, you know, bandit camps, all the other stuff, right? You have, well, platformers for the most part have been kind of a dying breed for the most part, so I won't bring them into it. You know, you have shooters where it's like, okay, we can just copy and paste and ship the same game with maybe some different textures and stuff like that. And then on top of that, the unnecessary DLCs and season passes and all that other stuff. It's like anytime, you know, gaming has gotten trendy, you know, I hate to say that because that's how the arcades used to be too, but anytime like, you know, a trend has taken over and that became like the main basis of which games were made, I think that's when we started going downhill. You know, when everything felt like Far Cry or everything felt like Call of Duty, you know, and it like the moment you started breaking away from that, that's when we got games like Horizon Zero Dawn, when the Killzone stopped trying to compete with Call of Duty. That's when we had like From Software making one of the best open world games last year, when they looked at the formula, was like, we're going to do something different, you know. But the moment you had these people who's just like, look at what different games do, like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and everyone was just like, hey, we could just add gliders to our open world, you know, and nothing else. That's when gaming started going downhill.
Man.
Oh, by the way, I was looking at Elden Ring on Steam, and apparently it won the award of the games you suck at, and that's hilarious.
That's funny, and that's the easiest one in my opinion.
Honestly, it was
That is
really
actually
I would say the only thing I had a problem with was the only boss I would say I had a problem with was with Horaloo, and I would say Radagon. Radagon just took me a hot brick to beat that nigga.
That final boss got me only because I couldn't do bleed or frost on him, and that's
Fuck
all my
that.
build was.
Nigga, I luckily won that boss fight on my first playthrough on my sorcerer build because that nigga just didn't move. He was just stuck in one spot, and I was like, all right, bet. I just kept using Comet Azure. I just kept using Comet Azure multiple times, and I was like, yep, I won. GG's, I take this. I deserve it.
My last like 5 hours that I played through is just attributed to that one boss. I just could not get my RNG right with that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, and damn, I forgot his name already. The first fucking boss. Oh shit,
Margaret the Fell?
Margaret the
No,
Fell.
not Margaret the Fell. It was something else
Fell
before that.
Omen or something like that.
Yep.
One of the goddamn two.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was like, get my ass kicked.
My nigga talk about the Earth Tree Sentinel.
I would have said that. I was like, oh my god, like oh, just like that. Okay, game.
I mean, they definitely spiced it up, but all I can say is that's no area they fell into the trap of open world games. And I was like, this is not fun no more. Like they had me all the way till that last quarter of the game, and I'm just like, get me to the end because this
Yeah,
is
that
becoming.
definitely felt like their last bit of creativity was out the window there.
They said the budget stops here. Figure it out. But okay, yeah, nah, I'm out of here. But Afro, I must know. You think gaming is dying?
Honestly, I wouldn't really know because I play the same fucking 3 games every fucking day. So, you know, like
I mean,
no, maybe yes.
I love it. I love it.
nah, I respect it.
Freeze frame.
The freeze frame. Nah.
Nigga, I
My
love
bad,
it.
damn fucking bullshit, man.
Good.
Nigga, I love it.
No, I definitely feels that. I'm very 50-50 on it. I just feel like this take only happens when like a game comes out that like was hyped up that just kind of just goes to shit. Cause I mean, I guess from like if you like
All
look at
I'll
like the
say
AAA,
is, motherfucker,
go
take
ahead.
it. Nigga, take to be trash.
Watch your mouth.
That's wild.
Watch your mouth.
Man, I'm about to hit the gym for a week straight for this fight.
Oh nah, I feel like from the AAA standpoint, I think definitely like all like the big hitters definitely are like definitely just didn't find their footing. And going to like this next generation of gaming, I feel like everyone's still trying to like copy the 2014 style of oh here's this open world idea. Let's feed off of that for like all of like our other side EP, like our main games, keep them paused. Everything off the side and give a fuck about them shits. So I just feel like Forgotten got like the worst of it. Like literally, it was just like here's like everything you don't like about open world games in a package. Here you go. It definitely. I haven't got to play it. It looks rushed. Cutscenes seem rushed. It literally
I hate those
open.
cutscenes so
It's
I
just
hate
so
those
much
so much.
wrong.
It was something to push out for the quarterly was it for the quarterly
Literally.
call? That's what it felt like.
So Morris actually talked to me a little bit, and he got some more into the game. And
Mhm.
he also told me that was like melee magic, and I was like, huh. Couldn't they have that at the beginning, just to spice it up, maybe? Because like literally when it came to ranged magic the entire time, I was like, I ain't fucking with it. I really
At
wasn't
all.
at the beginning before I went against when I was going against the fucking dragon. Sure, later on when she goddamn walked out the goddamn house and fucking could learn some shit, yeah, maybe. But other than that, I was like, man, fuck this game.
But
Forsaken can goddamn my pig.
Forsaken, Forgotten, all the above. But I don't know.
Over
I
with
think they.
2, I'm not letting
Plus,
that.
Oh
oh
yeah, fuck over with. Get
yeah,
that out of here as
plus
well.
I've heard that fucking Frey just does not change as a character because she like
Damn.
got into the new world talking shit, basically hating everybody, talking Neomon shit to everybody, and then
Mhm.
later on in the game, she's still doing the exact same thing. Even the person who saved her life and where she was like jailed was like it just not treating. She's not a good person. She's a terrible person in that game. And I was like, yeah, fuck Frey. She's probably still an asshole to goddamn Vembrace. Shout out to Vembrace. I love the voice acting on that motherfucker. Uh, I ain't gonna hate on Frey, but I enjoyed her a little bit. I enjoyed
I
her a
ain't
little
gonna
bit.
hate, but oh, this
I enjoyed her. I enjoyed like mixing in her parkour skills with the goddamn fight and all that and all that jazz. And I was like, all right, bet. But there was like this one part where there was like niggas with shields and they basically like block your magic. And I'm like, wow, it'd be amazing if I just knew how to do fucking melee magic. So yeah, I'm sitting right there. Was like, wow, look at that. And I had to fucking aim up and look at their head and just like hit them there. But then I had to switch to the fucking explodey rock shit and throw it at them. I was like, bro, this shit stinks. I didn't know. I was not fucking with it. Yeah, they got it, bro.
But I don't know.
You already know I don't mess with Square Enix. But you got to look at their business practices because outside of what was it, Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 remake, where they clearly have like a bunch of time and budget going into that. You got to look at all their other stuff too. Whereas like outside of those, well, I guess the Final Fantasy franchise as a whole, outside of like their mobile games or MMO game, wherever that first Soldier game was,
Mhm.
it's like those are the only things that come out on a regular basis as far as like other games because those projects are like years out. Like how long have they since they announced 16 originally? How long since the
Been a
first
minute.
Final Fantasy 7 game? They're taking their sweet time with those games. But as a company that wants to make money, have earnings calls, they got to put something out. It doesn't matter what it is, just something. And you also got to look at the what was it, CEO or owner or director or whatever he is of Square Enix, who is still to this day believing that cryptocurrency is the way to go and is investing heavily in it for the company, as well as trying to implement it into their games. Even in the form of pre-order bonuses. So it's just a crappy practice, and I think they're also trying to make up for the fact that they lost a lot of their IPs that they sold. And some people are theorizing that they're even just trying to make themselves more marketable or more condensed to be easily bought out by a different company like Microsoft or Sony, because they've talked about being open to the idea before.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot to look out for when it comes to Square Enix, but I never really liked them, so I don't really care.
I ain't gonna lie. We had a special character pop up at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you're trying to get pulled up or not. I'm gonna pull him up just in case, though. I'm gonna pull you up just in case. These no cameras. We gonna fuck with it though. We gonna keep it rocking like this for now.
Who is?
Who it is?
Who
Who
it
it
is?
is? Who
Goku Black is
it
actually
Who
black.
it is?
Rep your set.
Hey.
Rep your set is crazy.
Let me find out his damn body some shit. I'm gonna cry.
What's your icon? Anime or cartoons? Cartoons or anime?
Oh god.
That's plot twist. That's plot twist to go right there.
Oh shit. Yo,
Yes, sir.
welcome. Fix your damn mics. I'm talking to your damn podcast.
But no, I definitely, I don't know. I feel like people overreact just for certain games. It's like, I think because I fell in love with Hi-Fi Rush. I'm just like, gamers are dying no time soon, yo. Like I'll be playing the wrong games.
Honestly, at this point, I came to the conclusion that indie games are the way to go. My nigga, like, there's so much love. Like this one, for example, shameless plug. This is one goddamn game called I don't know how to pronounce it, but Euden Chronicle Rising. Hold on, let me start. I'm start share screen so I can show y'all.
We losing people.
Oh shit! Crazy. Anyway,
That's crazy. There's no way.
so yeah, this game right here, low key, I really do enjoy it. It's very fun.
Okay.
And it's a bit of goddamn. I mean, oh my god!
I could see pixels.
No cap.
Bro, play the video, bro, please. Don't embarrass me.
You might want to skip. You might want to stick to the screenshots. I could do a slideshow.
Honestly, and I hate it here, bro. But yeah, this game is basically like hella. Like it's basically think of it as kind of like I would say not Elden Ring, Guilty Gear, where basically like the background is like 3D while the characters seem a bit 2.5D. So yeah, the characters would be like 2D basically, and then the background just completely like 3D. Like it just like it's beautiful landscape, and I enjoy every second of it. And there's some love into it and all that jazz. And yeah, I was like, bro, these indie games are where to go. Like I'm fuckers with it, cause like look at this kangaroo. Look at this Kangaroo Jack. How can you hate that?
That's clean.
They got a homegirl named Isha, who's a goddamn 16-year-old mayor of a town, by the way. And then we got CJ.
Gangy.
That's it. We just got CJ. You got Gangy here. But yeah, the game's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, and I enjoy every second of it. And I recommend getting it right now. It's like $2.99 right now. So now,
of course, some nigga goddamn broke his head. They want to have good sales. I hate that, but no, it's definitely just. I think my thing is just once the industry saw that you can make a game uncooked and put out updates, or you can make in the back and put in the battle pass.
No miss, guy.
Thank you.
Uh,
I think the difference with with No Man's Sky, that at least they like kept it with the support. Other games they just stopped support completely after saying, "Oh, we're gonna keep doing this." Like they actually,
yeah, the
ran
early
the
access
thing.
thing, I think that what killed it. Really, the early access shit.
It's like that excuse with publishers and operators, like, "Oh, we got to put this out by now." Like it's been delayed too many times. At this point, put it out. You can work on this later. That with the mix of this whole, because we need the money coming back in regardless.
Mhm.
It's just been more of a service on all levels. Like I still look at Fallout 4 and discuss it was like I love the gameplay itself. They a free DLC that should have been free. They was charging like I think like $5.99 for it. I think
Was
it
it
was
Nuka World?
nah, it was like the contraptions pack. Like you know that Vaultec contraptions, the building shit that was there, like shit that was not story add-ons. Just like, oh, here's like some more boardwalks for your settlement.
Honestly, I think they should have left the settlement thing out of Fallout 4.
Like,
Any chance I got, I completely
that's-
ignored it. I was like, damn, a settlement I can sit right there and build into. I'm gonna let this shit burn to the ground. On to the next one. Like,
Yo,
nah.
whose idea was it to have a big, expansive open world where there's a lot to explore and a lot to gather, and then be like, hey, focus on this one area at all times at random points, no matter what you're doing.
Like imagine if Elden Ring just focused on Limgrave, and we got shit for brains Khaled and
Oh my
Khaled and
Excuse me, my maiden list. There's another castle that needs your attention. There's another castle.
I was
So
like,
you
I
can't-
see. You defeated Godfrey.
I
Don't
really
care.
I mean,
don't
I
care.
I guess we can blame. Well, did Oblivion? I didn't play Oblivion. I only played fucking Skyrim out of the Elder Scrolls games. So
I never finished it.
Don't care for it. So
I can't. I'm trying to pinpoint the whole open world gather, craft, go here, fetch that, craft this, pick that up.
If you think about another game, we could say DMV from Call of Duty.
Oh god.
let me not. That's literally Dark Zone.
I ain't even.
Speaking of DMV and DMZ, why they sit right there and thought, hey yo, we're gonna sit right here and do what the Division did. But
Who said division?
nobody said Division. They just brought up the idea of Division, and nobody said a word. And then all of a sudden, you sit right there, just get your hands on DMZ. It was like, nigga, this is just Division Dark Zone. Like literally, you can sit right there, team up with friends, and go in there, complete like quests and all that, just to sit right there and get money and basically get new blueprints for weapons and all that. Nigga, does that not sound like Dark Zone at all? I was like, bro, rinse and repeat. Good job, Call of Duty. You do that shit all the time, and this time you stealing from another goddamn game's idea. Who would have thought? Nigga, who would have thought? Not me. And plus, it does leaves you in tail. This is a good I don't know what to call it, platform or whatever. That's a good game. I played it back in on the 360 days. That shit's fire. Goddamn. Go ahead and goddamn. Get that shit.
So like,
why does it look fire though?
This some side note shit. So I was just like, I'm trying to like find new
side
racing games or whatever. Look at the year on this. All right, you see that?
It's 2002.
2002.
Oh my god.
This is like a random side note. So this it's called Automobilista or some shit, and pretty much they went for the cell shaded graphic or whatever. But there's like two versions of the game that came out because for some reason when Capcom first put the game out, people complained that the turning was too easy. The handling was it was the bots were trash, all that bad stuff, right? So they decided to like put out a version called US Tuned Edition, where like they add like a new car, but like they like fix the handling or whatever. But you see shit like this, and this thing is not really good at drivers. He's just doing stupid shit. But anyways,
He's just listening to the Tokyo Drift theme song.
Thanks.
Let him play.
Let me find something else.
I mean, I got Novocaine blasting right now, just driving down
When
here.
it just comes to like, I'm Need for Speed, Underground, not Underground, Unbound, try to like bring this type of stylish shit back, and it's just like
Oh,
things
it's
like
ugly.
this. It really is. Things like this is like really missed. Like you won't get this experience unless you play indie games or you play those AA games or whatever. And so it's just like I've never said the creativity is definitely going bankrupt once you hit that AAA space, unless it's like being published by one of those studios. Besides that, you're not getting experience like this no more. You're getting Battle Royale, open world. Oh, now niggas trying to copy the whole Dead by Daylight style now, where it's like, oh, we'll survive with your friends for this long.
Or,
Try to
or
get out of
niggas
here.
niggas in right here just making games based off another games. Cough cough. Callisto Protocol.
Hey man,
And somehow dropping the ball. It's like, nigga.
You had it all and you blew it.
literally blew
Reading my
it.
lips, you're ruining it. Ruined. You leave the
But
hoses holes,
it's-
man. Shout out to EA Motors for making Dead Space 1 though. They made that shit. Mwah.
I heard that remake is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
Then it goes
that remake.
reboot.
I heard that remake is fire, but I don't know. I
He's
got
up
it
in
on
the
Game
closet.
Pass.
What's he doing in the closet? Says he's up in the closet.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I mean,
He's
doing
up
all
in the
Wi-Fi too. You
closet.
don't got. Oh,
Getting a
crap.
whole tour of his ceiling.
Free the gangy. Free the gangy.
I'll be going to tell him, goddamn, like plugging his phone because it's 10 times better into the laptop or whatever.
But no, yeah, I got any news I want to bring up? Because honestly, I mean, yeah, I don't think gaming's dying. I feel like people just don't play
I ain't
the
got
right
no,
games.
I ain't got no news. Yeah, honestly, newsflash, nigga, indie games are the way to go. If you see an indie game that looks cool, promising, they usually be cheap as hell. So at this point, there's nothing wrong with trying something out, especially on Steam. If you're PC only, or you got PC and console, nothing's wrong with checking out some indies on Steam. Usually, indies on Steam free fire. I recommend trying out Octopath. Goddamn, the game I was talking about, Uden Chronicles. I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out. Yeah, Uden Chronicle Rising. Yeah, man, that's a pretty good game. I'll be honest with you. Dust Elysian, Trail, especially I can go through names, nigga. Especially Persona 3. Persona 3. Oh, that
He
shit.
said, "I think go
Chris. That thing go burr. But no. Other than that, I basically found out that I don't have to sit right there and rebuy games no more. Shit, I could just sit right there and emulate these hoes. I've been on emulation spree, my nigga. I've been going back to Asura's Wrath, Raging Blast 2.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Demon Souls on the PS3 emulator, but that motherfucker just got dark and like certain spot, and I was like, well, look at that, I can't play the game. And then I went back to like GameCube games. I've been going back. I went back to Star Fox Assault, one of my favorite GameCube games. Naruto Ninja Clash 2.
Based, yes sir.
Yes, sir. Pokemon XD, Gale of
Based,
Darkness.
yes sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm just now started on my goddamn playthrough. Playing goddamn Pokemon. I said Pokemon. Paper Mario for my first. I never played Paper Mario a day in my life. I always wanted to play the 3DS one, but I never got to because I was broke. And yeah. So yeah, I goddamn. I've been on the emulating spree.
Yeah,
My homies starting to join in.
Yes sir.
Yeah. And I'm playing Wind Waker, nigga. Fuck with the boy.
You nasty. Now this what we emulate because you want to buy a Nintendo game nowadays. Yeah, it's still full price.
It's
still full price. You know.
Oh yeah.
Even on Steam, still full price.
So it's definitely we like emulation a lot.
Y'all know that Dark Souls 3 is still full price. That shit is still $59.99.
I'm not surprised, but I mean, Forsaken is a whole $70 for nothing. So I'm not surprised at anything at this point.
They thinking niggas gonna buy it. Well, people did, but I ain't gonna buy that shit.
I feel niggas pre-ordered that game. That's so crazy to me. I feel bad for you.
That nigga Mortis bought the game, and that nigga got that shit for free. I felt raw up, nigga. I got a game for free. I felt raw up.
Y'all throwing your money at nothing.
man, bounce some, nigga. I throw my money at you. Quit playing.
That's crazy.
Pre-ordering.
That's crazy.
Pre-order from Square Enix that isn't a Final Fantasy game. That's crazy.
I mean, Nier. I pre-ordered Nier, so I'm not.
I mean, that's Nier though.
Hey,
and it was like, wasn't that a remake of a game?
Automata and Replicant. I pre-ordered both them motherfuckers.
Yeah, isn't Replicant a PS2 remake?
I think
so. That wasn't.
I think it's PS3.
Game you bought.
I think it's PS3. Hold up.
Yeah, PS3.
It might be PS3. I'm gonna double check. There is Nier from the PS3 version with the old white dude on the cover or whatever. Yeah, PS3 Xbox 360.
Okay.
So that wasn't a bad one. But I don't know, you just gotta do your research on these companies, man. Pay attention to what else going on. And if especially because there was the demo that came out before the game,
Yeah,
and people
sure,
were talking
so
about
that-
this game as looking pretty barren. All sort of stuff. Did you have to pre-order it to play that, or could anyone play it?
Nah, you can
No,
do
everybody
that
can play
right
it.
now, and I
Yeah.
still don't recommend it. I
Yeah.
mean, that's one thing I like but don't like about this new generation of gaming is like the amount of shit we have to like rely on reviews now. I mean, before it's like magazines, website posts, but nowadays it's just like I think I'm about to say I gotta keep dick eating fucking Hi-Fi Rush because shit like that. You get a trailer. Oh, here's the game. You're like, oh shit. Let me see what's going on with this. Now it's like, all right, you gotta watch your favorite reviewer. They're gonna have their early access gameplay. Here's more breakdowns, here's more interviews. Oh, well, here's no cussing, spoiler free. Here's this. Oh, here's actual gameplay. Here's more. Is it worth $50? Maybe, maybe not. Like people haven't played the games nowadays.
Anybody get Elden Ring for free? I mean, for early, like preview copies or whatever.
I'm not. I think they might have like the review embargoes lifted, but I don't think it was.
I know they had
don't
the
know.
demo.
I gotta check on that. I'm not
They
too
had the
sure.
demo for like 3 days, I think.
So
Of
that's yeah. I think it was just early days, and the review embargoes got lifted, so they can come out with it. So it's if like certain games where we get like just too much information on it, and it's just like it's just the allure of like when it's like actually experience the game is just kind of gone. But I get it though, because games is fucking $70 nowadays. So it's like I want to spend my money as wise as possible, but it takes away from playing your own fucking games, man. I'm tired of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. This Harry Potter shit pissed me off. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more.
Okay, first off, you're gonna have to explain to me what this Harry Potter situation is in a minute because
So-
I'm completely out the blue, out the loop on that one. But
So pretty much,
but real quick before
go
that,
ahead.
as far as like just doing your due diligence on games and stuff like that, I remember back before God of War. This is what made me want to get God of War when it came back. 2018 or something like that.
Mhm.
Was the fact that it was like one of the first games in the longest time to show gameplay trailer, like actual gameplay trailer, not a cinematic, but like gameplay trailer. We could see somebody using the controller time. That's what made me want to get the game. I was like, oh, no, not only does it look good, I know it actually plays that way, right? It's like now, it's like even though we're getting more gameplay trailer, it's like very limited, right? You see like
Yep.
basic moves, basic particle effects and stuff like that. It's like very flashy, but it's like without substance. That's why I didn't want to get what was it, Godfall? Because I remember just the way they advertised that game. I said, dude, this looks very linear as far as corridors. The gameplay looks basic and the music sucks. I said, this is robbery.
Yep. It's
You know,
the formula for disaster.
With Forspoken, they're like, okay, good particle effects. So, honestly, too much particles. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna say good particle effects. It was too much. The parkour looked nice, but it wasn't like anything that grabbed me. If anything, I was thinking that one game where like you have a dragon assistant, you can ride it like a freaking what was it, hoverboard or something like that. I was like, that looks like that game's gonna kill that. Whenever that comes out, it's just you can't just go off of trailers or just basically you got to actually like dig deep into what you're looking at and the company that's making it, right? Like you look at something like Capcom where it's like they're on the rise because not only have they been making good games over the past few years with like a few duds, like what was it, Resident Evil 4, they've been actively showing off the best parts of their games through trailers and gameplay, especially with like Street Fighter. Like they know Street Fighter has been in the dumps for a while, but they're doing everything to get you excited between character reveals, developers, easy mode gameplay to actual like dev gameplay where you actually see the best of the characters in their hands.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
You
it's
know?
like they learn from the fucking mistakes of Street Fighter
Dude.
5.
Fucking
It's like
good.
thank God.
But here's the thing, your game should advertise itself. Not saying that works
Yeah.
for every game because some games are just kind of that weird experience where it's like you can't really describe it or show it off through gameplay. It's one of those things you really got to sit down and play, But it's like a game should advertise itself. You should show off the best parts of your game, or just enough to where it's just like, okay, I see what the appeal is, and I'm here for it.
Which I agree with. I think my biggest beef is just people who like. I'm gonna watch 5 reviews, early access. I'm gonna watch 5 reviews, pre-launch day. I'm gonna watch 10 reviews of non-story, story, non-story. All right, I already have an opinion already before I play the game. It's those niggas that irk my nerves it's like, yo, you did enough research, my nigga. You don't gotta do all this. You know what? This game's trash. I ain't gonna play it. Ain't even. It's one of those like fine lines where it's like you get it, but at the same time it's like nah, like you niggas just becoming hive minds, which is why I like hate the Sonic fan base at times too. It's,
Y'all say my nigga Craig, bro.
facts. Free my guy, dog. Free my guy. No cap. We gonna get him right. We gonna get him right.
Release the fro.
But damn, what was I gonna say? I watched like one review. There's like one reviewer that I actually trust in his Game Ranks, and they usually be telling this shit like straightforward, be like, you know, be straight up with their stuff and all that.
Yep.
And I saw them talk about Sonic Frontiers, and I was like, okay, the world it was like the world is like not so alive, and basically everything seems like a bit dead. And I was like, okay, I'm like, that shouldn't be killing me, honestly, because well, it's a Sonic fucking game, and I'm worried about speed and honest to God, the combat much more. So it's like, and the music, my nigga. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Fuck it. Because I was like, the day I was sat right there, I was like, you know, I'm gonna get this shit. It's whatever. And then I got the game, and I sat right there, played. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking with it. And the music, my nigga, undefeatable. Break through it all. Find your flame, motherfucker, flowing. And they reference like there was so much love put into that game. They referenced most of the games that was in back in the days, like literally, 2000s. Well, Sonic 2000. You know how ass that shit was. Sonic Heroes, where Sonic Unleashed. They were referenced like damn near all the games. Sonic Adventures, nigga. They showed so much love into that game. Even though the combat was like, once you unlock moves, nigga, that's when you like sorry to see right there be a little OP. And I was like, you know, I don't give a fuck. I started to play that shit, and I had a ball.
Yeah,
I ain't like so right there like 99 levels like compared to Pop and Reggie, but
yeah.
I sat right there, played the game, beat the game, and I was like, yeah, I fuck with this.
I'm gonna say,
And then
I'm gonna say with the newest Sonic game that the one thing Sonic Team really needs is an art style. They need to stop trying to put Mario in Unreal Engine and really just focus on a aesthetic. Second thing.
I was like, when I saw like the fur moving a little bit, I was like, ugh. I was like, my God,
they need an art style. But second thing, I still think to this day that Sonic was as far as level design, world, you know, not world building, but like actual levels and worlds and stuff like that, as well as themes, all peaked at Sonic Heroes. Like I'm still waiting. You might snap your head on that one, but I'm serious. Like I still remember fondly playing that game and just like bouncing around a casino and trying to get bingos and stuff like that to be able to get to the next stage, as well as going through what feels like a weapons base that's actively fighting as it's making weapons and having to shoot myself out of a cannon to go from one part of the stage to another. Like I missed that kind of interactivity with the map as well as just the creative map design.
Well, all I gotta say in Frontier, there's only like one level like that. Thank God. Well, the bingo won anyway. Thank God, because fuck that bingo.
Oh yeah, no, it's not good, but I still like it.
Are you saying it peaked for the 3D games? So
let me preface because I don't like the 2D games, right? I don't really like 2D games.
Look at that beat.
Look at that beat. It's crazy. Yo. I wasn't about the screen when he said that. Nah, I'm about here looking at Sonic games. Like, what you feel like 2D Sonic, bro? What you
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot who you were. I was like, dang, who's this officer checking out search history right now?
Man, plot put to the chat, you know what I'm saying?
That's hey.
What's going on?
Yo, sir.
I'm not slipping past this conversation. No, I did not like the Sonic 2D games for the most part. Mostly,
all I gotta say is
only because you have to know how the map goes.
Yes, that's the whole point.
No, I like being able to see what's ahead of me and being able to react on the fly. I do not like just suddenly just running at full speed and then suddenly just before I can react, just hitting something, losing all my rings. No,
slow down, nigga.
So look, when you play Sonic, look, as the resident diehard Sonic fan,
Yeah, here
you
we
play
go. Okay,
Sonic
let me get
games
comfortable.
first. When you first play the game, exploration is key. Learn the stage format because the
Uh-huh.
reward is
Uh-huh.
speed. The
Uh-huh.
reward is
The
speed.
reward
Not
is
you
speed.
don't just
Yeah.
get this shit. You earn it in the older Sonic game. That's why it's like that. You earn the speed.
You replay that.
Yeah, I
mission,
gotta
just right there,
replay
learn
to
the
have
layout.
fun.
Oh, you're
I gotta
nasty.
replay
I
to
can't
have
forgive you for this. I can't forgive
No,
you.
no,
The
no.
year
I'm
was
getting this
one
off my
thing,
chest.
but
I'm
2D
getting
Sonic is
No, I'm getting this off my
nasty.
chest, man. The fact that I have to beat myself up against the map repeatedly before
You play Dark Souls? How do I hear this?
You could beat a boss on your first try at Dark Souls. Get out of here.
Yeah, you
You
can.
play From Software games? You can't.
I do.
You can't. No, I hear excuses.
But hear me
But we're talking
out.
about reaction speed and animations and wind-ups and stuff like that. Some of the stuff you can learn on the fly and beat on your first go. I'm talking about a Sonic game where it's just like me just moving straight can get me killed, because I'm moving too fast because I'm supposed to explore the map
You
before I can
better
go
jump,
full
nigga.
speed.
You better
I
start
have-
jumping.
Look, I have nothing against the Sonic
Oh,
community and people
no.
who are good at those games and can just like fly through the map because they know the levels like that. But when I think of like, I think of it like a racing game where it's like if I'm going to, use speed and stuff for my advantage, I would like to be able to see the environment around me where I'm going. That's how I view that. I like being able to move and adjust on the fly. Not necessarily just be like moving fast and then being punished because I didn't know a wall was coming up 2 frames ahead of me.
You got it.
That's all I'm gonna say on that.
If it's your
I see what you're
preference,
talking about. I see what you're talking
I
about.
get it. But when you play Sonic Mania, that thing is wide open, my boy. If you wouldn't like Sonic Mania,
If
I don't
we're
know what to
talking-
tell you.
if I have a widescreen view of it, I might feel differently about it. But those early 2D Sonic games, I don't know, man.
Understandable.
Understandable.
It's still a nasty take though. That was
That man-
nasty.
that man
I
anime
will
was
nasty.
I will
that
stand by
man
that.
anime.
I
will
was
That
stand
man
by that.
anime.
Now, if you have a solid 2D recommendation like Mania, I will give it a shot. But if it's one of those, if I have that same issue where it's
Sonic
like
CD.
Sonic CD,
You gonna hate that too. Actually, that's a lot. All this shit you gotta explore first, and then once you learn the stages, you just kind of because your reward is speed. Really, that's you don't.
I'm not saying that I should just fly through the map immediately. What I'm saying is that if I am going at a decent pace, I should not just immediately be halted at every little thing because I couldn't react to it. Like there
Sonic
are some maps I think in the early Sonic games where it's like I can jump over some stuff, and there's some stuff where it's just like blitzing me through, and it's like if I didn't know to jump, I hit a spike. I was like, come on, you sent me through a tunnel, I couldn't even stop it.
Yeah. I understand where you're
No,
coming from.
I got you. It's still a nasty take, but I will recommend Sonic Rush though for a 2D game. That's fair in those aspects. I would recommend that. But you really said that. I don't know how to feel about this right now. I ain't going.
Wait. All right. So what'd you say about the music though?
Oh, I didn't say anything about the music.
No, hey.
Oh, you didn't?
I
I
didn't.
was about to say.
I just said level design and transitions.
Oh, okay.
As far as, like,
you said something about music like peaked at Sonic Heroes. I was about to say.
No. I do like the music. I very much do like the music in Sonic Heroes, but I think Sonic has never really had a bad soundtrack. Like I still listen
Never.
to Unleashed and like some of the earlier games, but as far as like
Apollo's Day, baby.
as far as like level design and actual stage transitions and stuff like that, I definitely think it peaked at Heroes. Like I said, not necessarily the jungle thing because I think that one was a bit generic, but like between the casino and how you get around the map and the arms, the weapons factory and how you like get launched from so many different parts of the map that aren't even connected to each other.
Yeah.
That's
That's
well
why
as how the
Sonic Heroes
rails
like-
connected. Yeah, I like that.
That's why Sonic Heroes stays my favorite. And my second favorite probably what's my second? If I could rank like 3 Sonic games, my favorite, 1 would be Heroes, 2 would be Unleashed, and the third one I'm pretty sure probably like Frontiers.
That's not a bad take.
Because I played like the old Sonics, and that basically started it all. No, Sonic the Fighters though, I went back to that on the Gem Collection on the PS2.
that game was fun as hell.
Oh, not even on the PS2, the GameCube. Boy,
Fun as hell.
when I tell you nostalgia.
Oh, that theme song when you're trying to collect the and it speeds up when you get closer. Oh, dude, I love
Let me
that.
see.
Sonic got
Nah.
it had its ups and falls, but the soundtrack stayed the same.
Yeah.
You might work in a plot. You might get
So you trying to talk in here? Or you trying to
My
listen?
check, my check.
Yo.
All right, we hear you. Also, I
What's
like the
cracking?
studio setup.
No, it's just basic right now, but I appreciate the compliment.
Man, look. I saw you made some faces at that Sonic tape.
Yeah,
I saw that.
that man had his whole mouth covered. It was like sound
Yo,
on the camera.
he
I
went
was like, yo.
all green. He thought I was about to get on him.
Yo, no, I came to show my love. I came to show support. I came to listen in. But like, I gotta admit, bro, the reward is speed. I was just like, I went through a whole like design aspect in my head. I was just like, okay, cool. How would I fix this? You know, if I was a developer for players who are frustrated with that. And I was like, oh, I put up a little warning sign, like on the little loop-de-loop to let you know, hey, there are spikes ahead. But then I'm just like, it takes out some of the challenges. I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, having a player get their reward from the replay to be like, I know what's ahead now. And then I also hear your take when you're like, hey, you know, I gotta, in order for me to enjoy and get the fun and to get that reward, I have to go through this trial and error phase. And so like, it's a give or take. Like, I'm not mad at the Sonic developers for them developing the reward system of how the game is played on their side. I just couldn't fully agree with the points.
That take caught me off guard.
That's
That's
what
all.
I just view it as as archaic.
Yeah, that's,
You know?
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's just like
yeah.
yeah,
Day of
definitely
the arcade.
yeah, just the trial and error aspect. You know, like I said, that's why I prefer the 3D games, because you still have a fair amount of challenge as far as like different paths. And if you are going fast and you're trying to get a decent time in your first go, to be able to react and move accordingly, as well as be able to again go back and explore those different routes. But you can see those opportunities ahead of time. And there's like, assuming
Yeah.
talking about the good level design, because there's some where it's like just they had the 2D problems too, where it's like instant. You're just like, okay, you got to give me a little more heads up than that. But with the 2D games, it's like I just didn't have that, because I felt like I was either getting roadblocks, spiked, hitting the enemies, and it wasn't like that all the time. But like you go down a tunnel or something like that, and it's just like, okay, you just have to know, and that much I didn't appreciate. Because there's one thing that's just like, if you're familiar with the game, yeah, it should look like you're doing well, or speed, you know, you should be rewarded for doing well. But it's like on a first go, if you're punishing me just for not knowing something was there when I could have had time to react to it, you know, or if you just if the pixel width was a little bit wider, then yeah, no, that pisses me
This
off.
man plays
Right.
Sekiro. He plays Sekiro. I don't
Man,
know. I don't know
L-Take.
about that. I don't know about when you played Sekiro. You talking about
Again,
warnings?
again,
you
that
talking
is-
about
Yes, okay, yes, it's a great
I'm
example
messing
actually,
with you.
because we're talking
I'm
about
messing with
if
you.
we're talking about From Software games, there is at least, you know, wind ups. No matter how fast the movie, there is wind ups in just about any From
But
From
there's
Software
trial
design.
and error.
There is.
Anime L-Take, bro.
I'm like, I would agree, but because visually,
Okay,
yes,
so let's look
you
at it this
can't
way. Then.
see it. You're punished for
If-
not knowing what's ahead of you, so you got to try it again. It's very arcadey. You're losing
Okay.
your coins. Yeah, I get that.
So if
That makes sense.
reward, if we're talking about reward as far as like
Rings, my bad.
encountering, if we're talking about like first encounters and rewards, you know, as far as challenges, the challenge in Sonic game is to go from one side to the map to the other as quick as possible. The challenge is trying to get through the obstacles. But once again, unless you can see the obstacles ahead of time, if we're talking about like testing your reactions, then that would be a fair challenge. You know, even if I may not be the fastest at it, I could recognize that. But some stuff, like I said, is unreactable. That's my issue.
No,
And
it's I think that's the problem. It's like, it's not a test of the reactions, it's a test of your memorization.
Right. But if
Like-
you don't know it's coming, then it's just completely unfair. But if we talk about Sekiro, like even if you're going into a boss encounter or any From Software game, if you're going to a boss encounter, you would have no idea what's going on. You have clear windups, you know, and animations that no matter how fast they are, you have some idea of what to do and how to react. And even if you don't get it right, you still have things like health and stuff to keep you in the fight, to where even if you're brand new, you could still win the encounter on your first go. Whereas in Sonic, if again, the whole objective is to go as fast as possible and reward, you know, is speed and all this other stuff, I'm getting punished just for not knowing something before
Like,
I
I
can
think-
easily react.
I respect your preference. There's no doubt about that. I think where we start to bump heads in the conversation is we're comparing apples to oranges at this point in time. Because like you said, like you're right, it is going to be deeply unfair, especially if your gauge is like, hey, I can't react to this if I don't know that it's coming. And like you said, I think archaic was the perfect word that you used for it. Back then, this was developed for an arcade style.
Right.
And it's not conducive to the developers for players to come and beat the game one time through based upon skill.
Right.
Yeah. And so even when we take out the coin aspect and we're on like the 2D playing form, how you get the difficulty of the platforming of this, because ultimately that's what Sonic is. It's a platformer, but rather than focusing on jumps, you're focusing on speed, and essentially the key aspect is the memorization of the level. They're rewarding experienced players, not necessarily good reaction players. And that's always been, as far as the 2D realm goes, that's the core of their audience, which from this conversation, it's made abundantly clear you're not in that. You're not in that demographic,
right.
Which I fucks with it.
It's just so hard to rep. It's like when people say Tekken is hard. When people say Sonic games are like unfair, I'm just like, I don't know.
It is a bit of artificial difficulty on your
It's no difficulty. It's yeah. That's why I hate Sonic 1. I'll never people talk about this design philosophy. Sonic 1 is that to a T. You beat the first level, oh my god, you get some marbles on. What the fuck is this? I'm not running. I'm playing. Yeah, nah, bullshit. So I definitely agree with you. When you bring a trial and error, and I'm just like,
I know I play From Software games. Like I said, those are two different kinds of skills and things you got to look out for, as well as lenience as far as what you're trying to do.
Because when you explore in Sonic, you find your shield bubble, you find your speed shoes, you get rewarded for looking around, you still get to go fast. It's I don't know. It's nitpicky. It's nitpicky.
But then again, let me preface this. I'm the kind of person where, with the exception of a few games based on their gimmick, like Borderlands and Monster Hunter, I do not replay games that often. Like I may come back to it in a few years, but I'm not the kind of person, with the exception of like Sonic Unleashed and Heroes back when I had them on 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I do not replay games for the most part. So like once I beat a FromSoft game, I generally don't replay it. I'm trying to get better at that, but I don't. For a Sonic game, it's like once I get through a level, I'm like, okay, that's bullcrap. Next level. That's how I feel about it for the most part. That's why, again, I like the 3D games, because it's a different kind of challenge where, again, you still have to react to things as they come, but you can replay them on certain levels and definitely be rewarded for knowing that a path is coming up, or a secret, or like an alternative way of engaging with something, and being able to shortcut your time or get through enemy engagements faster. But like I said, there is that moment where you can decide as it's approaching and not lose momentum. Whereas, like I said, in Sonic games, it's like you got to inch, forward a little bit before you can really decide if you want to go full blast or not. And that's the difference for me. So just a different game design that I don't really appreciate.
Speaking of FromSoft games, Dark Souls 2 stuff fucking sucks.
Terrible.
It does.
I was trying to like go through all the FromSoft games, and I was playing like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I skipped 2. I played 2 for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back to this later.
Never came back.
Never did. I did, honestly, but I never finished off. And I said, yeah, I'm good with this. But I beat 1 and I beat 3, and I was like, yeah, these are fucking amazing
masterpieces.
And I sat right there and went back to 2, and I was like, man, fuck this game. Because all I did at 3, I was like leveling up my strength until I get the bonk machine. The bonk machine is a large ass club, by the way. If you didn't know what that is, that's the bonk machine. I was bonking every fucking person, every man, woman, and child, and making sure they know who the fuck I am. I'm Gucci 3.0, and I'm bonking you bitches.
Oh Jesus Christ!
If you an invader, get bonked.
Nah, that ass was one dude came in. And one dude like tried to evade me. I was like, damn, he is really staggering me. I was like, and then that nigga boy was like, yo, if only you had a lot of poise. I did stopped
Ouch.
everything I did and it put all of the the onion dude's armor on, and I just sat right there walking towards him with a big ass club, and I
I'm
killed that
sick.
motherfucker.
I'm sick.
I was like, oh well, look at that, got an idea. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, before we continue this fight, there was some enemies that was like shooting at me while he was there. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, I got you in just a moment. Bing, bing. All right, come on. And then I just went over to just got there with a big ass club in my hand and beat the shit out of that motherfucker. He had a goddamn. I think he had a sword where it was like fire and magic. I think he had a what's his name, Pontiff's swords, and he was like fucking staggering the shit out of me with him. I was like, fuck, bitch. I was like, man, fuck you. I'll hold this. He fucking died.
This man
Nasty.
watching TV.
Nasty. Oh, that ass? I can't even see.
That's it.
Oh, I see it.
Igor.
But shoot, I'm finna get ready to wrap this thing up in a little bit. Just cause yeah, what is this nigga watching? I'm trying to be nosy and shit.
Warning.
What?
I think I know what he could be watching. Something on True TV, I feel like.
Not True TV.
Had to be.
Let him post it up for you.
Or he's watching fucking a thousand ways to die.
You about to watch it for like 2 minutes, walk away to make a sandwich, come back and replay it back to where he stopped.
No, they picked a different show again. They didn't find a show yet. But y'all got any lasting recommendations for being out of here?
I've just been playing Monster Hunter Rise on PlayStation 4 right now.
Not a bad choice.
Just been
Not a
grinding.
bad choice. Good way to kill time.
Yeah,
Good way to
monsters.
kill time.
Yeah, I just been playing indie RPGs, so I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Hey man, I'ma say it every day until the day I fucking die. If you niggas got Game Pass, if you niggas got Game Pass is not playing this, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, I'm gonna keep saying this every day.
I still
Play
need to get,
High
like,
Five Rush.
I need to watch some gameplay for it.
I still think it's funny. It's the same people who did Evil Within.
Really?
Back, yes, Jay.
They
Yes,
it's in the
extended.
commercial.
Hold on, let me show you
That's
some of my
actually
shitty gameplay.
hilarious.
I got some
It
shitty
said
gameplay for you
from
guys
the
to
developers that
watch.
did Evil Within, no, really. And then naturally, same developers that did Evil Within 2. I said, dang, yeah, I don't think that franchise was going anywhere anyway.
Imagine, like Devil May Cry with rhythm to it, and it's like actually like always on beat type shit. Like it doesn't like really get off that line. I suck at this game, by the way. Still, what else? I want to compare it to Kingdom Hearts. It gets floated like Kingdom Hearts, as you can see with these little air combos and shit like that. But it's definitely a Devil May Cry with rhythm, with like Kingdom Hearts elements to it.
I was wondering for a little bit too, because like the rhythm seems to be like that icon right there. I don't know if that's just part of the string that you're doing, or if that
So,
pops up automatically. But I was wondering how much that takes away from difficulty if you're like you don't
So-
get hit during that moment.
nah, you can get hit out of that shit easily. That's why a lot of times when I drop it, because the AI still like moves to their own, like it's all like on the same song, but they still kind of attack you through their own rhythm. So if you're not paying attention, you can get knocked out of shit easily. I love the animation this shit so much. But nah, so the problem I have with that little circle meter is like, let's say you get to your whole full measure of the combo, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes it pops up on beat, or it like that. It just comes up. I'm like, okay, all right, but that's the only part that's really inconsistent for me still that I haven't like really mastered yet. But you can get out of it enough to where it's not too annoying, but it's not too consistent. So
I saw something in the trailer that I've been wanting to see in a fight, like an actual fighting game, as far as like a super or something like that, where it's like it stops gameplay, like the traditional gameplay, to do like a little Guitar Hero section where you got to hit the buttons on time. I was
I
like,
haven't got there yet.
oh, I could have sworn I saw that.
It's an
But,
ultimate for like you got to spend like 30,000 of the gem thingies for it. You got to buy money for it though. You can get it off. You just got to get enough gears.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I've been waiting for a long time for a fighting game crew to have a character whose whole ult is like at the end of the combo. When you hit it, you got to do the notes correctly to get the most damaging super.
Yep.
I always thought that was a cool idea.
So I have fallen in love with it. I have been talking about I need a rhythm game. That's also some kind of fighting game, and I
Sekiro.
fucking got it. No, I want if you a rhythm game, a rhythm game.
Sekiro.
That music don't give me no reward, boy. Hey,
But
I'll be
having
on
rhythm
beat.
will. But having rhythm will.
That
Bing,
game, that
bing,
game, that
bing,
game I just showed you right there,
bing.
right there.
One,
High
two,
five
one,
rush.
two, one, two, one, two, one.
High
One,
five
one, two,
rush.
one, two, one, two, one.
If you got Game Pass or $30, please
I ain't got $30.
experience the fucking game. That's all. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I have a lot of biases towards it, anyways. It feels like a Kingdom Hearts game with Devil May Cry with music. I don't know what. They got me. They got me. High for rest of the win. No cap.
And it's a slut for a rhythm beating game.
Hey. Cap. This is definitely this rhythm heaven as a fucking hack and slash. Like I really just can't get away from that. I really can't get away from that. Your plot twist. We finna end the show. Oh, you got you got your headset.
Yeah, you can't hear it. No, you can't.
We finna end the show soon. So you got any recommendations, plot twists before we head out?
Fuck no.
Don't seem like it.
Sorry, no, I'm trying to get.
Oh no.
Oh no! Please
Oh no.
wait.
no.
Say something.
Oh no.
Wait. Wait. Unmute right quick. Unmute. Nah, we got
Mic check. Mic check.
Yo.
got any recommendations before we head out?
Recommendations for what?
Anything, honestly.
Anything?
Like for example, have you heard of Junji Ito?
No. Cool.
Yeah,
That's something to recommend. Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, anything, honestly. Junji Ito just makes horror mangas. And I completely forgot about the one chick.
I forgot he's supposed to be making a game with Kojima, isn't he?
Damn, what's her name? Now, fuck.
I recommend Death Stranding 2 trailer if y'all haven't checked it out. See what y'all think.
I'm gonna rewatch it.
Like since we watch Bad Girls
Recommendation on news to check out what's going on. Not to say that y'all should check out the game per se. I think y'all should check out the news surrounding it. Shit, it's on the tip of my tongue. Not yesterday. Days past. Not days gone. Man, it's all over the blogs right now.
Is it like some kind of zombie survival game that's finally coming back?
Yeah, and people are saying like they don't even know if the game is real or not.
I'm gonna check my history. I think I came across it like Saturday evening.
Yo, past 2 days it's been on my feed.
I just
Like they lost the IP because they didn't register for the trademark.
Let me make sure.
Also got another recommendation. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's fucked up. I said Junji Ito. I had it on the tip of my fucking tongue. He was talking about days, and that just reminded me of something. Fuck. Oh.
Heck is this game?
Fuck it. Listen to Sonic Frontier's fucking soundtrack. This shit is fire.
No cap.
Shit is fire ass rock music if you like that shit. It gets you hyped during those boss fights. Honestly.
I recommend stop pre-ordering games.
Or
Unless
they
you
trying
know-
out some
They're
indies.
not gonna stop.
Especially AAA games like Call of Duty and shit. Them shits are ass.
Wait, are you talking about I don't think it's this. No, it might not be this. It's World War Z stuff. It's a lot of. I watch too much fucking videos. This is not okay. Look, I'm gonna spin the block on this.
See if
next
I
week.
can find it. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh
before.
wait, it's called The Day Before Is.
Day before. There we are. The day before.
Share my screen right now. No, it's just called The Day Before. Hold up. Let me share my screen real
Yo.
quick. No, wrong one. This
Like-
right here.
If y'all looking for interesting stuff going on in the world,
I'm not gonna lie, it looks
Oh,
like
I
a
remember
in
this,
between.
yeah.
It looks the cover I just saw looks like an in between The Last of Us and Metro Exodus.
You can keep that shit in 2012. I don't want that shit no more.
Hold on, he got a cowboy hat. I'm sold.
It's
Why
a-
that soda? Why that soda look like water?
That shit flat.
The other thing called is what's that game called? That co-op Ashes? Is it Ashen? Rise of the Ashens? I'm so bad at these game titles somewhere. What's that thing
Are you
called?
talking about that Souls-like shooter?
Yeah, that's what it reminded
Ashen
me of.
something. Wait, is this post-apocalyptic?
Man, yes, it can
So why do they
keep
have a
it.
working vending machine? They haven't emptied
It's
that thing out yet.
Man, this is just literally the Last of Us wanna be, bro. I'm cool off this dog. This is not in the
They
game
even have the
enough.
same. They have the same type of reticle too. Yep.
Yep.
They can lose
How
this
about I
IP.
play it?
I don't give a fuck. Give me something better. Cook some more.
Yeah,
Cook some more.
Nah, show me some more Capcom gameplay. I'm good on this.
Yeah, no, I'm hating. I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely hating.
I looks cool to me.
Well,
Shit.
yeah. All right, my niggas. My niggas. We did it again. Well, thank you for tuning in, as always. We'll catch you next week or the week before, a week after. Who knows? Big margin in the chat. Big 5 hit in the chat. You know what I'm saying? On that note, y'all stay easy. I'm about to upload all these podcasts to Spotify in the next few hours. So much work. So much work. Y'all stay easy, though. Say goodbye to the goddamn people. Yee.
Yo.
Oh, you can't see my hands. No, I'm playing.
Sick.
I'm playing.
This nigga say he's